As Indigenous people, we have always had gender diversity and sexual diversity in our nations before colonization existed on Turtle Island. With the imposition of colonization, Christianity, residential schools, the 60s scoop, a lot of those teachings of gender diversity have been lost, and a lot of people are searching for their identity as Two-Spirit people and the roles and responsibilities that come with that.
Two-Spirit was brought forward in 1990 at what is now called the Two-Spirit International Gathering by Myra Laramie. It originally comes from the Anishinaabe-Moan Nishmanidoak, but was ratified by consensus in English because not all Indigenous nations to Turtle Island speak Anishinaabe-Moan, and also to directly combat the effects of colonialism on our gender roles, our sovereignty, and our ceremonies.
Two-Spirit was an attempt at self-determination across linguistic barriers, because the existing language, foreign and imposed violently on the Indigenous peoples of North America, was both offensive and deeply colonial in its gaze. The Two-Spirit Society of Denver offers the following definition. Two-Spirit refers to another gender role believed to be common among most, if not all, First Peoples of Turtle Island, North America, one that had a proper and accepted place within Native societies. This acceptance was rooted in the spiritual teachings that say all life is sacred. Each nation's understanding of gender and sexual diversity is different and grounded in specific spiritual beliefs. Although all nations don't have a concept of Two-Spirit people, across those Indigenous nations that do, Two-Spirit people were historically held in high regard and often considered sacred or divine, holding important positions like matchmakers, medicine people, or warriors on the front lines of battle. Many Two-Spirit people perform roles traditionally assigned to both men and women.
Woman Chief, a Crow third-gendered woman, was a unique mix of male and female. She pursued masculine activities, becoming one of the best riders, shooters, hunters, and warriors of her people. She led war parties, hunted on foot, and butchered the meat, returning with it on her back to camp. This is Wiwa of the southwestern Zuni, the most famous male-bodied, female-identified Native North American Two-Spirit. She accompanied anthropologist Matilda Cox Stevenson in 1886 to Washington, D.C., where she charmed the Washington elite and President Grover Cleveland at their annual society ball. She also visited private estates, wowing everyone with her artisan skills, pottery making, storytelling, song, and dance. Wiwa was highly valued by the Zuni. She was a caretaker of children, a medicine woman, a mediator, a craftsperson, and provided guidance to those who sought it. She was considered the most elegant, strongest, and intelligent of her people, which is why Wiwa was selected to go to Washington, along with a few others, to represent the Zuni's interest in protecting their land. Everyone accepted her as a female, for no one but Stevenson knew Wiwa had been born male. Grover Cleveland invited this Zuni princess to the White House, where Wiwa set up her loom on the lawn and dazzled everyone by making a blanket. Another male-bodied Two-Spirit, Oshtish, or finds them and kills them, was part of the respected Bote tradition of the Crow. He spent his time with women or others like him, but got his other name in an emergency role reversal. In 1876, he put on men's clothes and joined Crow warriors against the Lakota during the Battle of the Rosebud. His new name, Finds Them and Kills Them, denotes his success in battle. But in everyday peaceful life, Oshtish wore women's clothes and practiced women's crafts.
Being Two-Spirit in my community means that I am fully who I am. I'm not shy about that. I don't pretend to be someone else. Two-Spirit people are very gifted individuals, and they can do many different things if people don't stifle their growth and development.
Apaches have a word called Heokia, which is the tradition of being a two-spirited person.
Then my mom's language in Sahapton, the word is Waksha.
My mom told me about 3 years ago what the term in our Northern Paiute language was, and the word is Tibets.
In our language, it's called, our name is Tenawipe, which means literally man-woman, having the aspects of both.
Just before I was 16, I asked my grandmother, what did she mean by Neja Jijak? and that's Two Spirit.